Don't Breathe is directed by Fede Alvarez and is from the same team that brought you the recent Evil Dead remake. Now, there are a ton of things that I like about this film, but there are also some things that I don't like. But let's start with the good things. The performances are excellent. Stephen Lang, who hasn't been in many mainstream films, is excellent as the blind man. He doesn't have much dialogue, but his actions are just really good, just telling the background of this character, and he's really scary in some scenes. Dylan Minnette and Jane Levy as the main lead characters are very good. Jane Levy also starred in Evil Dead, and Dylan Minnette was in Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. Big step up for him. And then there was that boyfriend character, Money. I didn't really care for him that much. He was the kind of cliched boyfriend character who thinks he's the best and he really isn't. But if you've seen the trailer, you know what happens to him. There was a really, really good, tense atmosphere, really well directed. And there was this sense of claustrophobia in the house. Like, you felt like you couldn't get out, like these kids. The first hour of this film was amazing. But then after that first hour, the scares began to wear off and I gradually got used to them. I could predict when the jump scares were going to happen, which isn't good for a thriller like this. Also, there was a twist, which I'm not going to give away, because it is quite an important thing, but I didn't think it was necessary. I thought the film would have been much better off if they just stuck to a simple story about these three kids trying to escape this house from the blind man with a gun. Also, the film is kind of overlong. It would have been much better if 5 to 10 minutes were cut out. There were too many instances in which the main characters thought they got away, but it turns out they hadn't. That happened too many times, and in the end, it just grew tiresome. But those are the only real flaws I have with this film. It is very, very well made, a simple but effective premise, and I'm going to give Don't Breathe a B+. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this, then subscribe.